Warmly welcome to Exploring Miracles. I'm exploring the text in the lessons of the Course in Miracles and doing my best to reflect on the lessons as I go with the text. We have now come to lesson number 92. We have been reviewing for 9 lessons, all to get deeper and deeper and more open and open to what is coming. An understanding of what actually light means in A Course in Miracles, and also what means darkness. So I will read a bit. Miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. The idea for today is an extension of the previous one. You do not think of light in terms of strength and darkness in terms of weakness. That is because your idea of what seeing means is tied up with the body and its eyes and brain. Thus, you believe that you can change what you see by putting, and here comes a funny sentence, by putting little bits of glass before your eyes. And this is not to insult us who might need glasses when we read. I do. This is this is only to show us that we shall not rely on our body's senses, the eyes. What we see with the eyes are not always true, or what we get. Okay, I'm going ahead. All right, so thus you believe that you can change what you see by putting little bits of glass before your eyes. This is among the many magical beliefs that come from the conviction that you are a body. And the body's eyes can see, we think. They can see, but not in the sense of the true seeing and from the right place inside. And let's go a bit deeper into that. So the text is long, and I will try to reflect on it, actually. So what is this about? This is, it is not at all only about the perceiving with the physical eyes, or thinking with our physical brain inside the head. This lesson is taking us to getting acquainted, becoming acquainted more and more to something that is so much more stable and reliable than our senses. Although we need our senses, we know that because we are navigating around in this vessel that is a body, but there's more to it. And I think that's very exciting. Okay, so I will try to see what I can, what this can bring to the understanding, the more profound understanding what this is about. We are humbled in a most beautiful way to see. I don't know if humbled is the right word, actually, but we will become humble anyway if we are not already. But we are helped here to become softer. And when we do that, we are also building up another kind of strength and power within, so that being softer to ourselves and to the world and to other people, our fellow human beings, brothers and sisters, no matter who they are, where they come from, to be softer and to know that being softer is not being weaker. On the contrary. So let's investigate that a bit. It's a lot of focus on light here and what light is. And light is, as I understand it in A Course in Miracles, light is equivalent to strength, to power. Light does not push, it does not argue, it does not ask for any effort. It does not, we don't need to prove anything. We've been through that already in many lessons, but we are getting accustomed to a whole other world here. So repetition, repetition, repetition. And to every repetitive training, we are actually, we might, or I do at least, sometimes I think, oh, okay, so this is lesson number 92, but wasn't lesson number 91 just in the same, or 93? And they are, but they are all the time going a bit deeper to awareness. So that's why it sounds like we already read this, or I really already read it. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit about fear and darkness. And weakness when us humans feel weak. When we feel weak, it often appears as, for example, exhaustion or stress or confusion or self-doubt or self-judgment. This lesson gently reframes a lot of that. It reframes weakness. It explains weakness as something else that we might not be so familiar with. It tells us that weakness is not at all a lack of ability. It is a moment in which we have forgotten to see clearly. That's all. So we don't have to think that weakness is being weak or being without power or being exhausted or stressed. Not in this context. It's only that we have forgotten something. We have forgotten that we can't see clearly. So fear thrives in dimness. It thrives there. Confusion thrives in shadows, but when light is allowed in, fear does not need to be fought. It quietly dissolves by itself, and we are helped here to trust that. We are getting acquainted what light is in the sense of miracles and strength, and to be softer. Be softer in our thoughts and in if our belief system has been, that is very common, as we know, to be a bit defensive. I have to be, I have to be alert here because the world is kind of not always very friendly. It can be hostile. If I'm in that mood all the time, I'm actually in dimness. I'm still in the clouds. We are not becoming stupid here that, oh, the world, it's Winnie the Pooh world, everybody's fine. No, sometimes it's not. So we are still vigilant and we are still prudent, but we open ourselves to another, a higher, a deeper consciousness here. This is what it is about. So we are also helped here to get some practice periods throughout the day. And we are asked to take some moments and remember something that we know. I do not need to force clarity. I don't need to force it. I am willing to let light show me what is true. Again and again, repetition, repetition, willingness, allowing, willingness, allowing, willingness, allowing. Those two can be totally new for many of us. They are for me, although I thought I was trained all these meditations and yoga and retreats for 30-something years, and also reading Course in Miracles and a lot of other literature. Still, it is like, yeah, I have to remember allowing, and be willing something new. And as there is no time, it's not even important how many decades I did this. So, the light again. Light does not make us passive. It makes us more sharp and focused and precise. That is what light is about. All right, so see, today, let us practice releasing this strain. Let us relax, 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 relax. This is not making us idle or off guard. On the contrary, but we might not be that used to that leads to power. No, we have to be efficient and do stuff and send papers and make calls and build networks and effort to build power. All that we are now helped to set aside. It had its time. It had that thing, that concept has had its time, its 15 minutes of fame or 15 years of fame in the limelight or more. But now we set that aside. That is the world. Maybe we did that. Now we're talking about the real power, and that is something completely other from what we know, from what we are used to. I don't think I have to reflect more on this. We are going deeper and deeper now from this lesson and ahead, and it's an exciting journey. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking part, and see you soon.